Growing up in Grafton, we were told that as kids, this was the town where the homes have wheels and the cars don't. And that always stuck with me because it made me feel like, maybe Grafton isn't worth much. And then to have this most iconic and historic landmark burned down, it was really devastating. And for a while I thought, you're right, this is it.
It's always been this iconic, beautiful New England church. Growing up in New Jersey, it was just so nice to be part of this New England place. And it was just so heartbreaking when the building was sold and started to deteriorate and then finally burned. And I'm so proud to be part of the group that's trying to bring it back to life.
Is our first project, and it's a huge project, but it's a beautiful building with enormous, beautiful timbers, and it stood for so long, and we need to both preserve it and find an excellent way to make it useful for the community, not just Grafton, but for the whole region. When we're done, we're going to have something we can all be proud of here in Grafton and in New Hampshire.
I'm really excited about what Mascoma Valley Preservation is going to do for our community. This building, the Grafton Center Meetinghouse, is going to be a marketplace.
The idea for creating a general store, a marketplace, was really born out of the fact that the Grafton store closed and wasn't going to be reopened.
The goal of our preservation projects is to be an economic boon to the communities we work in. In the case of the Meetinghouse, we anticipate the effect to be threefold. First, provide increased tax revenue to the town of Grafton. Second, provide a market to a community that no longer has one. And third, offer space in a commercial kitchen to cottage industry.
I found myself avoiding the Meetinghouse right after the fire because I couldn't handle it. And now, 3 years later, 4 years later, that we've started restoring it, I find myself taking the long way home and just sitting across the common and staring at the building and acknowledging all the hard work that our board members and donors have put into it. And I just sit there and I think, this is a really special and important place. And I'm so thankful for everyone, for all the energy they've put into it and all the money they've put into it. Because I think if you too just stop at the other side of the common and embrace this scene, it's hard not to be thankful.